We are live. What is good? Welcome, everybody. Good morning for the folks who are still over here on the West Coast time. Oh, it's still a bit early, but you know, that early to rise. We gained an extra hour, so we're now 2 hours difference, not 3. But here's the even more bugged out thing of the whole situation. We're only 3 hours from our final destination. So the place that we went to go visit originally in Cincinnati is only a mere 3 hours from here. So yeah, all that journeying, jingling and jangling and all that. We are pretty far from our destination home. So today on the agenda here, what is good, Carbon Vibes? Salute to you, my friend. We are getting ready to journey home finally with the Tussin fam over here. We are in Mattoon, Illinois. We are great distance, so we're gonna drive through the rest of Illinois, all of Missouri, and then by the time we finally get going or whatever, we're gonna be halfway in Nebraska. So I'm trying to contact my peoples in Nebraska and see what's good with them, and where they're at, we may take a detour. But yo, I wanted to show you guys this hotel. This is the reason why we're streaming. I was gonna stream anyway, and I was gonna cook a beat, but this is way more interesting right now. Yo, check this out. Okay, for one, this is where we're at right here. Peep game on this though, like it's bugged out. You're gonna trip out on this, watch. I'll throw my coffee away real quick. Check it out. Let's go up in here. Seemingly normal hotel, it's a bit abstract or whatever. You know, it's got a nice little on-ramp or whatever. Oh, God, I think I forgot my key. Oh, no, I forgot my key, really. I think I did. Out of all the things to forget. So you go behind here, this corridor over here. Ah, God damn it. I need to hit up my wife. Hold on a second. I left my key in the room. Hold on, let me just ask him if he could let me through the door, because, yeah. Let's see what they're doing over here. How responsible is that for me as a person? I thought I had it in my pocket. I didn't know that it set it down like that. But it was my comb that I had in my pocket, not my hotel key. So, and I definitely can't, like, knock this off to go do whatever. So let me go find the dude real quick. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let me go out here real quick. I'm just gonna wait for the dude to go back. Okay, so let me show you out here first and foremost. Where the hell did I put that damn thing? I did not have it, and I can't just get in there. I gotta go through the door to do it, so I'm not gonna call my wife right now and do it. You know, there needs to be time to go through this anyway. Right next to a Goodwill, look at that. I didn't even look over here on this side. See, these are the outside rooms, but we're on one of the inside rooms. But yo, check this out. With you, check no bugs at the hotel. Salute, Thomas John. Yeah, we haven't had any issues. Actually, you know, I mean, we had a couple stinky rooms on the way over here, but for the most part, it's been genuinely, like, cool. But you guys got to see this place. I got to show you guys. And I'm not going to get off the phone with my wife, so I'm going to try to find this dude here, because otherwise I'll have to call. What's up, Georgie's? Is this place closed again? Check this out right here. Oh, okay, I could get through from here. Look at this. This is their kitchen area. Oh, you guys are gonna see it, hold on. So this is their kitchen area, right? This is where we had breakfast at. They didn't do a thing over here. It was just a small spread, little grab and go. But check this out, they got a full bar. Look at, yo, this ain't even half of it. Yo, peep game on this. So, this is the game room, right? Geo keep won't have lagging or anything like that because it is looks like there's service or whatever. But yeah, there's a piano right here. Look at this bar. This shit is crazy looking. Got the piano. There's a game room. Look at it. There's a game room, and it's not what you think. It's Gambler. Crazy. Yo, they've had this light going all night. We got this piano over here. Yo, peep game. Pool table. Ping pong. Some shit. Air hockey. Everything. They got foosball. Everything. I mean, cool, but yo, bug out on this. Trip. Check it out. It's bugged out at night. It sounds like an old haunted hotel. This is the driving range. Look at this shit. They got the net up over here. You can just over here and drive your balls. Yo, oh, I didn't even show little Tussin this. I gotta show him this before we leave. Yo, check this out. Little lounge area, cool. Library. Look at that. Shit is wild. And the pool's right here indoors. I thought we were gonna be able to go swimming, but apparently not. It's not even filled. Everyone's gone. Checkouts at 11. I mean, there's some people that are here like extended or whatever, but yeah, for the most part, it was just us here last night. There's like maybe a half a dozen people here, but most of the rooms, curtains open, empty, empty, empty. Resident hotel. Yeah, so it used to be like a Sheridan Crescent, I think, or something like that. It used to be some baller ass hotel, and then somebody else took it over, and then these guys took it over. I can see this shit. Look at whatever the hell is that for? A little stage area. See, still nobody. I know it's the end of checkout, so there's like least amount of people here. Here's the outside shot that I was just at. You know, they're doing their thing over here, so peep game. I'll show you in a second here. And I'll show you guys in a minute, because like, this long hall walking down. This is where we stayed, right here, right in the front. No neighbors, no nothing. So I was tripped out last night because it was all dark and it was like, nobody, just us. It's like, yo, that is bugged out. They got a 24-hour fitness center. It's actually, you know, got the standard stuff in here, you know, a little bit better than what they had at actually the Holiday Inn. So they got units up here as well, and then they got ones that are behind, like the ones that I showed you. That would be, it would be a dope place to film. Yeah, it would. So I was gonna stream right here and just cook. But today's our long day driving. See, there's the Tussin Mobile right there. So, and right here, right up in the front where we started, the door that I couldn't get through, that I easily just walked through the front and went through. I mean, I'm sure if they have the issues or whatever. But I mean, the rooms are pretty standard as far as things go. I just want to show you this real quick because you guys will bug out on it. This shit's funny. We're getting ready to check out, so once we leave here, that's it. You know, big thing. Got the wifey over here. So they fold up their towels into swans and place them on your bed. So when we came in here, on the bed were these towel folded swan designs. Those are two towels, one on one and one on the other. Little Tussin over here eating waffles, getting ready to go. So yeah, we're getting ready to take our long journey. How you guys good? Guess not. Oh, here we go. We're back. Sorry guys. Yeah, I was gonna do the Wi-Fi in there and hope for the best, but I figured I'd do the 5G. So when we got inside, I don't know where it cut out and started looping for you guys, but here we are, unlooped. So when they put together the session and go back again, you guys will be able to catch the replay of it, and it won't be as egregious as it was. Take care, Carbon Vibes. Thanks for showing up here. I appreciate you. And yeah, pretty dope stuff. We'll be on our way. And yeah, coming through this whole thing. It says I got full 5G. So like, if it's looping, that's on YouTube. God, YouTube's in their BS. So if you guys could hear me out there, you know, puts itself together afterwards. The plan for today, we're gonna finish our drive through Illinois. We're gonna drive through Missouri, and then we're gonna drive halfway through Nebraska. So, and we will probably land somewhere in there. And then for tomorrow, our drive is going to be so we'll do the other half in Nebraska tomorrow, Wyoming, and then we'll probably just power through. We might not be able to power through, but the thing is that when we got out of town, we drove 5 hours the first time, because or 6 hours, and we were kind of behind because we got a late start. This time, tomorrow, we're going to power through. So we're going to get up super early in the morning and just do the damn thing. For now, whether or not we left at 8 o'clock this morning over here, Central Time, or whether or not we leave at noon, it's going to be the same. We're going to be in the middle of Nebraska. So we had to pinpoint our journey to the very last stop in Nebraska before it gets dead space all the way through. So we're going to go through to, I think York is where we're going to end up staying at. And yeah, after that, it's going to be a long trek home. But yeah, we're still on schedule. We'll be back on Saturday to do what we need to do. And yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. But yeah, you know, I just thought I'd get on here and show you guys this wild hotel. If you guys didn't catch it because of dropouts and everything like that, because we're on the 5G instead of the Wi-Fi in here, so we could, you know, show you guys out here and do the damn thing. So what I'm going to do here is I have not only the short vertical video content going through this entire hotel, but I also have the GoPro that I went through and did this entire hotel. And that's the same with Sweetwater. It's the same with everything else. We've been dictating between the cell phones and the GoPros. Anna, hello, welcome. Looking like a new $100 bill, man. I'm glad you got to connect with the Tussin Jr., and connect with people over the road. Congratulations, bro. Yeah, for sure. Welcome, DL. Hey, yeah, and that's why I posted that, because it's like such a profound thing. Because for one, the thing that brought us all together, Inky the cat passing away, you know, last year. And that whole thing brought us into Hardware Jams. We met Symptoms of Reality. You know, Risky became involved immediately. He passed away, which lit a fire under us to like get moving, because we had to make our way to the Midwest. Now, we already were going to make to the Midwest anyway, because this trip was to see my son. You guys know what the deal is here. All this shit's just icing. The cake was in Cincinnati. And the crazy thing about the cake is that we're only 3 hours from there right now. I just sprayed spit all over you guys. Hopefully you guys didn't see it. Well, we're live. Fuck it. But yeah, it's crazy. That was our destination. And after all that driving last night and doing what we did, here we are a mere 3 hours from where we drove to originally, because we had to go up north 3 hours, 45 minutes, and then back down again. But we already had that penciled in, because we knew it just 3 hours away. There's no way we're not going to go see the twins, and there's no way we're not going to go to Sweetwater. So now we have nothing else to do. We have no more visits to make because we can't really. Our trajectory is straight home. And this is the other thing. We need an oil change. We're at 34% before we left to come here. So we're 34% minus, what is it? I don't know. It was like 3.5 hours to get here, or 4 hours to get here. So, but still, yeah, we just went back down and a little bit west, and this is actually on the edge of Illinois. So we still got to go through the whole state over here, and then Missouri, and those will be two quick journeys. But those two journeys ahead is the equivalent of what we have to drive through in Nebraska. It shouldn't take a loss to link up and connect. Yeah, it shouldn't, and it didn't, because we already had the plan going. It's just the solidifying the motivation, really, because Risky was in the process of getting his stuff together and moving out to Indiana. We've been in the process of doing what we've been doing this whole time, and attempting to go to the Midwest, but we have a bit of business on the West, and until we finish that bit of business on the West, we can't really move. But we weren't even really setting the stage to prospect. We were just kind of getting along and doing what we do out here. But in the end, what ended up happening, Risky passed, and it was, shortly after Lisa passed, and it just, with all his plans, and I had no idea that he had those plans, and it was just crazy because we had those plans too, and he was just a little bit further along in his plans, but it just was a reminder to kick this shit into high gear. So when Lamar and myself spoke over the phone after Risky passed, it was a conversation that was real deep, and we were talking about it, and I was like, yo, here we come. I didn't know that within a year we'd be here for a visit. We didn't go through to different land plots or whatever and figure out, but my wife needed to be a part of this experience with Big Brother Tussin, just to be, see and be a part of little Tussin's experience. And she also needed to see what the Midwest is like over here. I'm familiar with the Midwest, but she is not. And because there's so much dust and mountains and all this other stuff and stuff on the West Coast, she rightfully assumed that it was just that way because it got that way. And there's a lot of dead space and everything like that. But there's a lot of beautiful space too. Even though most of the land here in the States is uninhabited, it's really cool because there's a lot of really nice space, and it just gets greener and greener the more east you go. And she didn't know. She had no idea. But we got to eliminate some things out of the equation, like there's no way in hell we're going to live in certain places. Like we'll never live in Wyoming. We'll never live in a lot. That's what I was thinking too. It's synthetic oil, we should be good. But once we get into Wyoming, we're traveling up the mountains. It's going to be like really, really grueling on the vehicle. And I don't want to be stuck in a position to where like we have any kind of issues with the car breaking down, especially there, because there's no civilization around there. It's kind of like being stuck in the middle of the desert, and East Wyoming is the middle of the desert. So it's just kind of one of those things, if we get caught up, we're going to be in a bad situation. But there's a cheap little Jiffy Lube over here. We're just gonna go ahead and lube her up and do what we need to do, slide it in. But either way, yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get on here real quick and let you guys know that we're out. Today's official that we're on our way home. We're finally making our trek to our home base. And yeah, we're just going to hit the ground running. So I doubt that there will be live streams between now and then. I'm going to keep putting up content because I have stuff going. And actually, before we leave, I'm going to throw up the video because I played on the Osmos for a little bit, and I actually have that ready to go. It's already uploaded. I just didn't want to put it up at 3 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. So I figured I'd just be a little bit more practical with that and put it out and throw it up there before we leave. But as far as now goes, we got about 10 minutes before we got to roll out. So yeah, we're going to head out of here. We're going to say goodbye to her pops and bring them some stuff real quick, and probably hit one of the shops over here so I could judge the joint before we roll. Considering buying that MPC for the relative for 230. Okay, is that responsible and poor money? Hell no, 250, 250. Shit, even if it's an older MPC one, good. You could still outfit that with the new software and do what you need to do with it. I mean, just because there may be some slippage or whatever and it's computing or whatever, it's still going to be good enough to roll with the punches. And worst case scenario, you'll fall in love with it and get a new one. You know what I mean? It'll be enough. 250 is enough. And that's a great deal. Considering it's the original MPC, I mean, most of those are going for like 400, around 350, 400 bucks. So been finding MPC One Plus for 325 to 400. There you go. If you're finding the MPC One Plus, so that's right around what they should be. It's just amazing that it's come down to that. That's what happens, that's what happens in these situations. You release new gear. That Phantom went down dramatically after the EX came out. So, it's just one of those things. But yeah, we're going to check out of here. I may touch base with y'all. I'll keep in touch on the road. For those of you who are channel members and up in the Discord, I'm going to keep on that or whatever. But yeah, it's only a 2-day trip really from where we're at, and we're just going to power through it. Today is our first power day, and then we're going to go to sleep, and we're going to wake up at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and then we're going to bonk out. And we're going to try to power it straight through, which is going to be a bit difficult, but worst case scenario, we'll hit a rest stop. There's a ton of rest stops in Oregon, and nice rest stops that we really would just, have to take a break for like an hour. It's just really not worth the hotel in the final stretch. We'll see how things go. It just depends on what the conditions are on the road and everything like that. But I really wanted to show you guys this hotel. And for those who didn't catch it, or if it was too laggy or whatever, don't worry about it. I got the legit stuff on the content. I'm going to do a huge video of this entire journey upon returning home, and just snippet out these little clips for shorts and stuff like that as we get to these less secluded areas. But yeah, we're about to head into seclusion, y'all. We're going to be out of touch on the road and in the middle of nowhere, just driving and grinding out this trip. So we'll see you guys on the other side. It may be a couple of days, but we'll be back in touch at the very latest on Saturday. But hit the ground running, and here we go. We're going to check out of this bugged out hotel over here with the crazy shit inside of it. And very, very crazy. Oh, that ASR 10. I want it. I don't have the bread laying around for it, not right now, especially. We're going to have some slack to pick up on this first week, but we'll be able to readjust. We should be able to readjust by Friday, and then next payday should just get it on. So they told me I cannot hold it because there's a lot of interest in it, but maybe magic will happen and some money will fall out of the sky, or something will happen. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not meant to be, whatever. We'll find some other stuff. I want it, buy it, send it to me. Can I send you oh shit. That'd be a bitch for shipping. And remember, it still needs to be repaired. That's why the price is the price. But the price of repairing it makes it worth it and all that other stuff. I don't know. We'll talk when we get back. You're talking when we get back, man. We ain't even in that region. We ain't even in the region that leads to that region. We ain't even regionally adjacent. But yeah, got to check out this bitch. So I'm going to peace out on this road, and Tussin fam is out. We love you guys. It's been a great trip. It should be a smooth drive home, because all this was meant to be, and how things work out in the universe when it's meant to be, things go smoothly, and things have been going very smooth this trip. That means everything 100% falling into place how us. That means we're making the right decision. That's how it goes. Mozart 505, welcome. Good to see you. It was good to see you, and it's good to see you again. I put a big old post up with that picture, that selfie did better than that other one. So I just put that up, did the little story over here. because I'm profoundly impacted by this experience, and you being a big part of that, my friend. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all you guys being a part of this journey, and we will see you on the other side as DL deletes his messages and they self-destruct like Inspector Gadget. Take care, everybody. Love y'all. We'll see you on the other side. About to drive for 9.5 hours right now, and then we'll end up in the middle of Nebraska. So take care, everybody. Cresthead, take care. And yeah, we'll be seeing you soon. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.